Now, from SuRaLa Net Company Limited, verifying the results of academic ability development and non-cognitive skills development through digital learning and teacher training. Presentation by Executive Officer of the SuRaLa Net, Ms. Fujihara. Thank you. My name is Tomoko Fujihara from SuRaLa Net. Today, I would like to talk about overseas digital education activities, mostly centering around Egypt. We have been part of EduPort Japan initiative right from the beginning. And individualized, personalized learning in math and arithmetic. This was always our focus. We're trying to verify the impact of these initiatives. And also, non-cognitive skill improvement is necessary for academic achievement in digital education. So this is something that we also wanted to verify, and this is an ongoing project, mostly in Sri Lanka. EduPort activities currently cover Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and Egypt in our case. In each of these different countries, JICA's project and also different activities have been implemented from 2024. So SuRaLa Math, this is an ICT teaching material. We provide that to different countries so that they can implement the digital education. And the knowledge gained from this experience can be shared with other countries. This is our plan. Now, in Sri Lanka, we are collaborating not only with schools, but 7 different NGOs. And more than 1,000 children already are participating in this SuRaLa Math program. We are working together with an international NGO. We have educators and also the children being evaluated for non-cognitive skill improvement through SuRaLa Math. We had a large-scale demonstration project with ADB, and experts involved in the project also got involved in this case. We are now putting together a result of research and using a digital device called AI Flow. Potential features of the pupils, the competencies, can now be assessed using an assessment tool for this research study. We will start the trial next month, and we want to continuously expand this program over time. And the last item on this slide. This is something that we have been implementing for several years already, which is arithmetic and math competition. So SuRaLa Digital Math Contest is the name, and this is an online event. We want to promote the desire for children to study, and we want to go global. So we started doing this competition globally from 2020, and we have basically completed this project within fiscal year 2024. Next, I would like to talk about our company, SuRaLa Net. We have done research and development and also sales and marketing of SuRaLa Math, which is an ICT teaching material. Each student can log in with their own ID and password and receive individualized instructions So schools, approximately 2,500 schools and tutoring schools take advantage of this. And we have up to 430,000 active users using this teaching material. And we expanded a business overseas in 2014, mostly focusing on math and arithmetics. So for elementary schools and also the first and second year of junior high school, we have programs that we can offer. And we are operating in 8 different countries. We are trying to promote digital education for schools, and also JICA and Edipo Japan had their own programs. There were also different government programs, in total about 13 programs were implemented on their behalf. And this is also helping us expand our activities globally. One of the largest scale program that we have done was in Indonesia. In public junior high schools, 100 of them, we had a demonstration project there involving about 10,000 7th graders. We provided the SuRaLa Math. Since the pandemic, every country was facing problem with lower academic skills or academic performance. But in order to recover that academic skill, different programs were being implemented, and ours was one of them. And this is the screen capture of SuRaLa Math. You can see different versions on the slide: English, Sinhala, Sri Lankan language, and also Indonesian language. So we are developing these specifically for overseas market, but for divisions, for example, fractions, for example, we're just localizing the content that we developed for SuRaLa Japan. And we also received a project from METI for Cambodia SuRaLa Math project development. It's not just math. SuRaLa Japanese language, ICT content was also developed recently. This is L4, L5 level of a Japanese proficiency tests. This has been provided to, for example, schools in Indonesia and also specific vocational schools. And if you're interested, we have leaflets available. Please let us know. Moving on to activities in Egypt. In EJS, we have conducted a short-term trial for math class. So 4 schools, New Cairo and the 2 schools from Aswan area, 71 children altogether. And this was not free. This had to be paid for, but 71 students, pupils participated after school hours. First of all, placement test was conducted in order to measure the level of academic achievement, so that we could provide individualized learning plans for different types or different levels of pupils. We are trying to provide learning opportunities which is as much as possible individualized. And this was a very short program, but the teachers already saw this as a challenge, and After this program, we believe that the children could really enhance their math skills. We are also doing teachers training in Egypt. You can see the photograph of that on this slide. There is a 3-day introductory program in every country, and this is more about changing the mindset. Because teachers are accustomed to teaching the whole class as lecture, but if you want to use digital tool and provide more tailored learning for each student, things need to be done differently. So we tell them how to do that differently. Our math education is quite widely accepted in Egypt, thankfully. And we have done some activities in Egypt-Japan school and gained important insights. This was already alluded to in some of the earlier presentations. As the pupils learn, there may be a good synergy between individualized learning and the digital learning as well. In EGS, they are already implementing disciplined teaching process. And the students are already used to learning, studying, which really paves the way, smooth path towards the individualized learning. And the baseline and endline placement tests were conducted as a part of this program. And this is an example of that. As you can see, the performance improved quite dramatically, especially in subtraction, division, and fraction, where the teachers originally saw some issues with their students. Also at international schools too, private schools in Cairo, we have introduced our system. We see a steady expansion of this program, and approximately 400 children are using SuRaLa Math now. Now we are in the 3rd year of this implementation. We are seeing solid progress. The school is really appreciating the outcome. And other international schools and private schools are also interested. The program is being introduced to these other schools as well, step by step. Now, we conduct international digital math contest. We do this as part of EduPort Japan, and we receive support from the Ministry of Education of Japan, which actually means a very great deal as a small company like ours tries to enter a new market. Personalized learning and self-regulated learning. I was going to talk about these 2 points, but I think I've run out of time. So I would like to finish my presentation by just saying that academic performance improvement and non-cognitive skill improvement will continue to be our focus. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fujihira.